Hi, my name's Karla, and I want to talk about an important veteran in my life. When I was young, I never thought superheroes could look like my dad. I never knew goodbyes could feel so heavy, a weight my dad carried in uniform. I discovered my dad wasn't just a dad. He was a medevac pilot. He carried weapons, but also lives. Every time his helicopter ascended, he flew into danger, cries, and fear. He didn't just save lives, he harbored hope. While he saved others, I was a little girl learning to live without her dad. Nights felt longer, air heavier, even the house grew quieter, missing his presence. I'd lie awake, waiting for a voice that would never arrive. And then in those moments, it taught me how powerful silence could be. We FaceTimed when we could, but through the tiny screen, I saw exhaustion in his eyes, the kind no amount of sleep could ever fix. Every "I'll be home soon" was a fragile promise I clung onto like air. The screen became a reminder of all the miles between us, a barrier I wished I could tear down. The silence after the calls were over wasn't peaceful. I missed him so much that I'd hold pictures of him close to my chest. At night, I thought about the people who never made it back, and wondered if my dad would return to fill the house with his radiant joy again. It made me realize that every moment with him was a gift not every kid got to share. That's when I realized Veterans Day is not just a day on the calendar, but a reminder of love, loss, and immense bravery. Veterans aren't just soldiers. They're parents who tuck their kids in over the phone, waving neighbors, and heroes with terrible pain. For me, Veterans Day became the day I understood how much courage it took for my dad to come home and still be the father I needed. My dad is an amazing man who taught me that love can cross oceans and bravery can exist on battlefields and couches. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I realize that though he came home, a part of him never really left the Army. It breaks my heart because I cannot heal the scars he bears. So today, I say thank you to every veteran who's left pieces of his or her heart on the battlefield so we may live freely. And to my dad, thank you for being my hero, not just on the battlefield, but always in my heart.